Hey YouTubers, it's me again. I'm doing another one of these vlogs. Isn't that great? Isn't that phenomenal? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Why am I doing it in my car, you ask? Well, I would say that after I get off a 12-hour shift at work, 12-hour night shift, I'm pretty much a genius. My brain is at genius levels. Usually my IQ, 80. After work, IQ, 200. 200. My IQ is at 230 now. So, obviously it's time to record a vlog. Alright? In my car? In my car? Well, yeah, because a genius like me is actually helped by the multitasking of driving and speaking at the same time. So that's why I do it. The real reason is that I do feel like I'm pretty lucid after a shift, more lucid than any other time. I do my best recording, my best thinking at this time. I record a lot of diaries. And then the reason I wouldn't just do it whenever I get home is because I am going to be busy for the first half of the day. So I will lose this golden hour of mental acuity. Is that the word? Which will produce an amazing video. No, this will be good. You should watch this. If you're watching it, you're still watching it, yeah, it'll be good. It'll be brief. It'll be interesting. The alignment with purpose is the thing that I have found to be most important through this very dark phase of my life, and it certainly has been a dark phase. I wouldn't say that the condemnation of having lost my lover has ended. I don't suspect it ever will end. I think there's a lot of things that I won't get into that are a little too layered, complex, and really too abstract for it to be fair for me to state them as if they're fact anyway. But I'll just say it like this. It does seem pretty likely to me that the death of that relationship is something that will forever, I could even go as far as to say forever haunt me, but it'll certainly forever affect my life. I'll never be quite free from it. I wouldn't say I'm okay with that. I mean, how could you be okay with something like that? But because of this idea that I have, the one that I'm going to go ahead and talk about here, about purpose, there's no word for it. And that's why this purpose thing is so important. I think that a human could probably go through the worst suffering, and be it that they figure out this need for purpose, they will be able to endure it without existing in the hell that is meaninglessness. Like, the way that I consider how life goes badly is that you live in a way that's not aligned correctly, in the sense that you're not living in a meaningful fashion. Like, there's a validity to your own existence that you can call a purpose for you. Like, it's a really good thing to call it, your own purpose to live. And if you do not live for that, then you're lost enough that you will experience calamity. And that calamity will be proof of the errors of your ways. Whenever you come to that calamity, your next step is rebirth through the undying and relentless attainment of purpose. That's really all I want to talk about. I've really come to God a lot throughout these last few months, and I sort of fell away. And just recently I've gotten right back into it, and that's upon which I've oriented my understanding of this. To make my life a devotion to the creator of the universe. That's the advice that I would give anyone. To make your life a devotion to the creator, to the ruler of the universe, who certainly does exist. It's like the one thing that I know is that there is God. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. I just want to say that if anything else would just be, just a sort of a selfish rambling about my own life, and that's just it's not worth anything. I know very little right now, but I know very little right now. I know almost nothing. I really only know, I know God's real, but besides that, I really only know that the number one thing the number one thing to heed is the voice of purpose calling out to you in your everyday life, and anything else is death. So get born, as they say. Listen to wisdom. She's calling out to you as if on a street corner, calling out to you, as Solomon would say. And yeah, man, get wise, get born, figure out purpose, align yourself with it, and align that purpose along God's standards for you. Be good, and through that goodness, find endless galloping towards a goal that is infinite. That's what I found, and if you're watching this, no matter who you are, that's what you should do.